actually what happened was I recorded this on Sunday, yesterday, and twice actually. The thing is, the recording did not come out well. The other one did not have sound. I think this is one of them. And no, this one is the first one. It lacked. It didn't pick the sound. I was talking to myself, and then the other one picked the sound but did not pick the video.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I ended up not sending it. So anyway, now that we have a live class, we'll just go through some of the stuff that I was mentioning on that video. Part of what I mentioned was, because now that we are on word number, we're on word number 400 words, right?
Yeah, wow.
So now we're left with 100 words in HSK, in the new HSK one. But as you will know, or might know, there isn't HSK, the new HSK is not yet out for the exams. So we still have the old HSK.
Okay.
I was reading on something else. Let's just see. I'm just gonna check it out for you. It's Chinese test, I think. This website is, if you Chinese test, if you register for an exam and then you write it, it should, if you log in, your results should show up on this website.
Okay.
It's the go-to website for Chinese results. Every exam you take, it could be HSK, could be YCT, business Chinese, medical Chinese.
Is that in my country offered here?
Sorry?
Is that offered like in my country as well, or worldwide?
It's worldwide. It's worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you do is you go to your usual exam station, right? And this could be your university. And then you say, I want to sit for an HSK exam. You register through your local institution or conferencias institute if you have that. And after you write your exam, you come on this website. They can show you your score over here.
Okay, so I'll have to check which university here is affiliated with this, or
yeah, you have to. You can actually do it online as well. So the price for that was around, I think, should be in Papua New Guinea should be $35 to $70 per exam, depending on level.
so $35 basically. So Kina to dollar is basically times 3.7.
Okay.
So if it's 35, I think times 3.7 would be like 129 Kina here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it should be within that range. If the level is lower, the fee is less, like here, 35, depending on level. Yeah, so that's what I was looking up yesterday, because we are already almost there. Because you remember, the actual HSK one has 150 words, HSK 2 150 words. So we are past 300 words. We are already up 400 words. So it could be a good time for you to start thinking of maybe sitting in for one of these exams. Maybe we could also arrange to do some of these mock exams and so forth. See if we can get them up, because there are some free mock exams as well online. So we can we'll go through them and stuff. Okay, so that's part of what I was saying in that recording. And just for a change today, what we will do is we will, as usual, check. Did you have any difficulties with these words?
Sora.
Which one was difficult for you? I think some of them are very popular.
Some of them, let me see.
Right.
On the what do you call it? Yeah, this sent what do you call it, paragraph?
Oh yes, on the paragraph.
There was hangout.
Ah,
on the list of words. Also, I saw there was a the CI on that. So I was looking where that, what do I put with the C?
All right, that's fine.
Is that in yeah, so I kind of use that in with sha zi, but I don't know. As we go to the dialogue, I'll probably mention it and see if it's right where I put it.
True. I think you got it right. See, as you said, it has to do with time. We said we have ho, and we have times as in occurrence, the number of occurrences, how many times it is occurred. Okay, so if you're coming somewhere for the first time, we would say is number one.
Eats.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, like that. Which then means once. Okay. And then if you say this is your first time to eat this kind of dish, the eat. Okay. But we won't do that with shiho. Shiho has to do with time in general, right? If you say shiho, the shortcut is also shi, not that character though. The one over here, it's the same character. It means time.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one you can't really count. It's like time, the noun. But this one you can count how many times. Eats, how many times? Sun,
okay.
3 times, all right? 3 times. Sun, we won't say sun shiho. You won't do. Okay? So that's only the difference. That's the only the difference. But when you want to explain something, like what time will that be? That we remember we use shema shiho.
Shema shiho, yeah.
Yes. So we're asking what time? Shema shiho. So you see here it's when, but we're saying what and time combined together. Okay, so that's the usage of the two. And then on Hangout, we had one to play. It's a word that was closer to what we were doing. Okay, 1 hour if you want. 1 hour. See again, it doesn't change the meaning over here. So you could have gone, we're hanging out, we're just playing, fooling around. Okay. To amuse, to have fun, to enjoy. Those are some of the meanings of
one. Okay. What did I say?
So we will
okay.
and then we'll what we'll do today, which I realized because last time we were spending more time trying to figure out what did you say? How did you put it?
Okay.
You want to try putting up the way I want to put it, and then we'll start comparing with how you put it, because that way we would have covered the dialogue either way.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. So after, remember we said the word for after and next is the same, right? Sia. After work, siapan. And again, we just did right now time. Siapan dasipo after work, or the time after work. Siapan dasipo, right? And then we go with every evening, my colleague, every evening. So here, if we look at the list of words, we have tien, which is every day, which is day. If we want to say every day, we say maintain. And then evening, again, we have one shan. All right, so we could go with them together. Maintain one shan. Right? Every day, evening. My colleague who just left for the bathroom. So we say 我的同事. Okay, this is what we do.
Water.
Okay, 我的同事, right? My colleague who just left for the bathroom, and I go and have dinner at the West Side restaurant, right? So we want to say this 同事, there's something in between here, right? What is it? He just left for the bathroom, right? 我的刚刚, we're adding it in the middle because 同事 and 我的 won't change. What changes is what's in the middle. He just left for the bathroom. 刚刚 just 刚刚出. And the word for bathroom?
洗手间.
Yes, 洗手间. So 洗手间 is one word for bathroom. The other one is? What's the one do you normally use? You don't tell me you haven't been to the loo before. Because if it presses you, you have to know how to say it.
I don't say like toilet though.
Okay, so the other one is tesuo, right? So you see tesuo or so jian. Okay, see is to bath, hands, room. Okay, bathroom, bath, hands, room. See so jian. So or tesuo, right? So we're saying 我的刚刚出洗手间桶水. Wo, because we're saying and I, so we're saying gen, so we should put gen, wo, gen, 我的. Actually, that will come in after. 跟我刚刚出洗手间的朋友, this case we're saying colleagues of 同事, 一起, just together now, we're going. 一起出, and we're eating, what are we eating? 一起出
dinner, one time.
吃晚饭, very good, 晚饭. Where do we eat it at? And time?
在西边饭馆.
西边饭馆, yes, 饭馆 or 饭店, both will do. Right? 饭店 or 饭馆. We'll go with 饭馆 like you mentioned earlier, right? So that's what we're saying. We're saying 下班的时候 after work, 每天晚上 every evening, my colleague who just left for the bathroom, or and I, 跟我刚刚出洗手间的同事 go and have dinner at West Side restaurant. 一起出吃晚饭在西边饭馆. Alright, so let's get these out. 洗手间 and 洗, which is to bath, to wash, right? And 我, we did 我, which is I, right? 下班 after work. 同事, this one here.
同学
This one should be together with that one.
西边
Yes, we also did see this one here, which is west side or western side. And we did one fun, right? One being evening. Chi, okay, chi we didn't have, but we have tian, tian. Okay. We can leave the other ones for now. We'll come back for them because we still have some usage for them. Okay, so these are 2 words. Let's put them straight. And this one's 2. All right, good. So, and then what happens after? In the early days, sometimes we have Tong Lai or Ben Lai, which is original. But the one that we were given, which is closer to that, is Xian, right?
边的 okay.
Xian, just Xian, it means formally. Okay, so Xian,
先
in the early days, yeah, the 4 of us, Siwei or Siga. Siga is more popular because Ga is one of those popular measure words. Siwei will be fine as it is the actual measure word for people. Waiting, but Garen is also very popular. So let's go with Ga for now. Woman, Sigaren.
yeah.
Would go out, would go hang out. Hui Chu Wa.
玩 okay.
或者去或者一起会
或
一起
者
出 I think okay, let's put 去我饭 I wanna put 一起 this is not the way 我们四个人会一起 I like to put it like we would together 一起 you see that we use a lot when we're doing things together
一起去玩
或者吃午饭 alright, so in the early days 咸 okay, so 咸 this one here
先 yep. So just 先 not 天的日子 that's wrong.
You could do that, it's too long though. That is
Okay, okay.
accurate, but you know, well, why kill ourselves? 咸 is fine.
Okay.
咸 is fine. All right, and we touched on 4.
Yeah.
And
四
we'll find, what did we find? I think type that one.
去玩
Yeah, fun, right? I'll to
午饭
hang out.
So 或者一起吃午饭 or just 或者吃午饭
We'll find that we could put it there. The reason why we had to take it from there is because we put it in the front. So what
in the front. Okay.
Yeah, because we are doing 2 things. We could say 一起吃完了或者一起吃饭. So we'll be repeating 一起 twice. But in this case,
Right.
we put in the front. That way we won't have to repeat it.
会一起去玩或者吃午饭
Okay. We like foreigners. For men, what's the word to like?
喜欢
So Juan, very good. What is foreigner?
外国人
Gregorian, that's good. And we also like their food. Foreign, what's the word for foreign?
foreign 外国
Why, that's why go, that's foreign country, but why alone is foreign, right? Or out. So why mean outside? Why go
Why?
foreign outside country? Why go in foreign foreigner, right? So we could just do the same with foreign food. Why? Fun, right?
fun.
You could do the same with foreign language. Her, why you, or why you yan, if you want. Okay.
Why fun? Okay.
Foreign food, foreign language. Why you?
You
Okay. So, 所以
所以
After, you remember the word for after? 下. Right? After class, so 下课.
下课
Right? Now, what is it that happened? What kind of class is it? Is this one? It's a dictation class by Mr. Wang, right? Dictation class
So-
by Mr. Wang.
文字 oh no
So like we did last time, we said wo da tong su, and then we added some stuff in the middle between tang su and wo. We do the same with xia ke xia. What xia wang xian seng. All right, this is Mr. Wang.
yep
What about Mr. Wang? The class of listening and writing, ting, to listen, right? 写, ting 写. Okay, so we have 所以下 after 王先生听写 dictation class 科, right? So 下科 is still there, but now we have put the description that this is after Mr. Wang's dictation class. What do we do? 我们会去图书馆读关于他们 or go to the library and read about them. Or we could say 我们会
知道
yeah, we want to skip the word go. We just want to say at the library. 我们在图书馆会读
我们在
关于他们. So this is
图
just
书馆
I think I spelled it wrong. I should have said 在图书馆. Let's try it again.
书馆
书馆 like that.会读 read about 关于
他们
like that. So what we skip the part where we said we would go to the library, because if you're reading about them at the library, that means we already are at the library, right? So we walk to the library, 图书馆. Okay, what's dictation?
dictation
停
听
right? 听, the word 听, it means to listen, right?
right
And then to write, what's the word to write?
写
Very good. So here we have 听见 and 听到, right? 听见 and 听到. Let's
Right.
see, did we touch on that over here? It's to hear and to hear again, but there's a difference between the 见. Dao is used more broadly. You can actually use Dao. They are both endings, but Dao is used in broader senses where you can actually put an ending on a verb that includes something not tangible, like emotions. You can say, 我感觉到, I feel this way. 我感觉到. But you can't say 我感觉见, right? Even though in this instance you can say 听见, which will mean to hear, and 听到, which means to hear as well. So 到 is more broader, but when they are used as an end, as endings or suffix, they simply mean they won't change the meaning of the word. It's to think, to listen, or to hear, right? So that those don't confuse you. They're just endings that the Chinese use, right? 听见, 听到, right? 写到, 做到, like I've done, I've completed, like the way we use la to mark something as completed. It's almost the same with this one. Okay.
yeah
All right. So where were we? We started with 欢
我们喜欢
外国人 we don't have 外国 okay, we have 外国 here, we have you. Okay, this is what
why you I didn't say Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi wasn't there. We had Y, which is outside or foreign.
Okay.
Yeah, Y bien and Y. This is outside or foreign. Okay. Y bien or Y. Bien side. Y outside language or foreign language. All right.
停歇.
With that one removed. And then we have
下课.
That's the one here. Okay, let's get it out.
下课 and Wang.
Sen. Okay, we have Mr. Here we have Mr.
And 先生 yep. 图书馆.
Yeah, we break that one out. Woman, yeah, we have woman. Okay, good.
读馆有.
Right, let's move on. Go to the right and read about them. Okay, we don't forget how the weather was. Woman.
我们不忘记.
Good. How the weather was. How the weather was too hot or rainy some afternoons, okay? Woman不忘记. Some afternoons, that's what we put first. You'll see.
有些.
Yes, you'll see.
有些.
天气.
天气.
太热了. 或者下雨了. Okay. 太热了或者下雨了. So we put in la twice because it's the colloquial way of saying it. 太热了. It's very hot. Even if it's still hot at the moment, they will use la as if it's in past tense, but it's
Okay.
continuous. Okay, so 我们不忘记有些下午 some afternoons, we're not saying every afternoon, it would be either hot or it will rain, right? So 王 and 王字, this one, 王, that's to forget, or 王字 is still to forget. 王, forget, 句, remember, forget to remember. That's the same as forgetting. Yep.
忘记.
Forget to remember. Forget.
下雨.
Yeah, you. All right.
And 下午.
And yeah, sorry, we have Thai for Thai and Tianchi. All right. Good. Now, west side, we touched on CBN. Okay, good. All right. Good. So this is part of what we could say on that one. And now, let's come back and start on this new line. All right. I'm just going to stop now, and because we have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
I'm just going to stop it now and then start from here, so that we continue on.